Yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy Poison Okami here, me, myself and I back at it again with another video, a Demon Slayer video in fact. So I think I've been hearing a lot of complaints around in this side of the gaming anime community, whatever you want to call the anime gaming community, about Sakonji Urokodaki. So Sakonji Urokodaki has his third ability, his skill 3 is his master's, what was it, his master's technique or something like that? Okay, so he has his ability named Master's Wisdom, and that is basically the name of Urokodaki's ability. This is an ability that actually sits on the field for a very long time. So what Sakonji can do actually is that he can actually just place these on the field as such, and then he can just pretty much hide behind them like that, like so, and he can just block. While he hides behind them, he can even charge to get his energy back to do even more. But notice when he does a third one, the last one disappears. So this is how Urokodaki, or rather defensive Urokodaki players are going to play. A lot of players are finding the issue where they'll dash up or they'll walk up and they're going to get hit. And Urokodaki can combo off this. They're going to combo him like this, thinking they're going to do a combo, but no matter what, depending on how close Urokodaki is to the traps, obviously they won't be able to do much. A good Urokodaki player will stand right in the middle of it like so. And as you can see, you get hit by the trap. This is quite an annoying thing, and also an Urokodaki player will just like litter them across the field like so, and just do things like this, and then just stand within the vicinity of them like this, and changing the camera angle so that if you try to do a charge or whatever, you can set them off, but you know, sometimes you can get hit if you were walking. So Sakonji Urokodaki's traps can be quite annoying as they are. They are clearly not good fun to play against. Not gonna lie, I play Urokodaki, and this is a very good defense technique, especially if you want to just like get your energy back. What you gotta do is stand there and block, and then block the dashing opponent, and then they bounce off your block, and then they get hit by the thing. And what another cool thing is for Urokodaki is that he can actually combo off this, like so. However, there's a little red circle for the combo, which means he can't combo very far. Okay, so the whole point of today's video is how do you beat Urokodaki's Master's Wisdom? How do we beat this? How do we get around this? It's such an annoying thing. Keep running into it. Defensive Urokodaki players will just like, you know, stand inside of it like this. Like, what can you do to get around this? How do you get around this stuff? Well, I'm going to show you. So, for an Urokodaki player, it turns out Master's Wisdom isn't actually very good at all. The only good thing it is that it does a good amount of damage on hit, like so. And then with that, Urokodaki can do other moves into it. So he can go into his air combo, do a water wheel, and then do that big amount of damage, almost half a bar of damage, based off of what he just did right there. That's if the opponent doesn't have support to take them away. So how do you get around Urokodaki's trap? Well, I'm going to show you all the things that allow you to get around it and even destroy them. Okay, so method number 1 is actually using your special. Using something like this. As you can see, the trap wasn't actually set off, it was just destroyed. So using any of Zenitsu's attack, and it's not just Zenitsu, any of the characters go for this. Any attack will destroy it. As you can see, I use both his skills. I'm pretty sure his spin attack will do it too. Kind of. They both took damage. Okay, so testing it, the spin for Zenitsu isn't a very good one. But basically, you have skills that destroy the trap. So basically, with your character, it's just a case of finding out which skill destroys the trap. So with Zenitsu, it is both of his dash attacks. So I'll demonstrate this separately. As you see, it goes right through. It doesn't even set them off, it just goes right through. And then this is the second one as well. And obviously you're able to continue after. Same goes if we have an Urokodaki mirror match, for example. If we have an Urokodaki mirror match, you can see that his regular skill will destroy it. Destroyed both of them right there, actually. And then he placed some more down. You can see that the water wheel will do it too. So as you can see, just your standard specials and attacks like water wheels, water basins, water dragons, anything that is fast moving and very like obstructive. So you can imagine Hinokami Tanjiro and even Rengoku themselves would power through this so easily, and you'll just see those leaves fly into the air like so because they will be getting destroyed. Like so. So all you need to do to approach is to use your specials. But what if you're in a scenario where your skill is low and you have no specials to use? Don't worry, I also have an answer for this too. Okay, so another thing that you can do is your approaching technique, which is chase dashing. By chase dashing, you can actually go straight over the thing and it will not catch you. Like so. I'm unaffected. So with this, if an Urokodaki player is like careless, you can dash through and then get straight to them. So like this. And then that way, you can go to your nice down combo where he releases the boulder in their forehead. So those are pretty much the main ways that I know to counter an Urokodaki player. Okay, so another high advanced level situation is when a defensive Urokodaki player is going to place down his trap like so. And then he will sit behind it like this and just block. So I'm going to set the CPU to block, and then this is how I'm going to do the situation myself. So Urokodaki will stand here like that and just block, right? So I'm setting it so that the CPU is always going to be guarding, like so. So right now he's actually guarding, whether it looks like it or not, he is. And if I try to hit him, I'm not going to hit. So one way to approach is actually by jumping over like that, and then dashing down like that. Now, doing this on block is actually quite unsafe. Those of you who watch my ranked marathon, it isn't a very good idea. The way to get over it is by jumping over it like so, and then just countering with your special like that, and then get your guard pressure on like that. So using a technique like this, and then approaching like that is always a good way to go about it as well. And by doing something like that, that is also never a way. So you can imagine that if a defensive Urokodaki player is there and you know, they place their trap down and they stand behind it, they're blocking like this. As soon as they see you run and jump over it, they're going to release their block in hopes that they're going to punish you or do something against you. However, if you use your special like that, then you're absolutely fine. If they continue to block your special, that's absolutely fine because you can just, like, cancel. You can just movement cancel out of your special and create distance out of between you and your opponent. There's always options that you have. Compared to Storm, sadly, Demon Slayer always makes you cost your skill to have your viable options in terms of getting out of hairy situations. There aren't a lot of great safe ways to get out of situations for free. But these are just a few ways for you to get around Urokodaki's trap, and I'm really hoping that this video will help you guys out. Those of you who are going on ranked and playing against Urokodaki players, and you're getting annoyed at the level 3 spam or whatever, the skill 3 spam, and you just have no idea how to get around it, well, obviously one way to get around it is just by destroying it with your regular abilities, and also just simply chasing through it also helps because you move fast enough for the bamboo to not catch up with you. Anyways, I really hope this video helps you, and if you have any questions, please be sure to ask down in the comments below. I'm pretty sure Urokodaki isn't really that much of an annoying character, but I know that there are some of you out there that are really struggling against his traps, so this video is there to help you with that. Anyways, as always, it's been your boy Poison Okami. Matane.